The following show contains adult content. It's not our intent to offend anyone, but we want to inform you that if you are a child under the age of 18 or get offended easily, this next show may not be for you. The content, opinions, and subject matter of these shows are solely the choice of your show hosts and their guests, and not those of the Entertainment Network or any affiliated stations. Any comments or inquiries should be directed to those show hosts. Thank you for listening.
Sitting down and designing, where every man in a thinking, what are we gonna be wearing? Yo, I'm a Liverpool MC, you can't trust me, big up the girls inside the party. Let's get down to crazy Jimmy, big up myself and known as Alfie, the one and only, the Turkish MC.
Always love the clothes of Jimmy.
Fish, I'm your wanna be, Jimmy Star, new celebrity.
We'll take you out to Jimmy Stars.
Hey ho, what's up everybody? Welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. Ron's running a few minutes late, but he will be here, and we got a great show for you guys today because today is the Clown Motel 3 Ways to Hell show, where we're going to be talking about the new Clown Motel movie that follows Clown Motel 1 and Clown Motel 2. We have Joseph Kelly coming on, and let's see, who do we have coming on? Joseph Kelly, Dave Bailey, Mark Hoadley, Kelsey Livengood, and Johnny Perotti all coming on the show, plus anybody else who might show up as we're going along. The chat room's just getting going, so we want to say hi to Dawn. Dawn Hinton is in the chat room, who likes my shirt. So is Cindy Lady Lake. Hey, Cindy, how are you? Hey, Dawn. Thank you, Dawn, for liking my shirt. I think everything's going to be a lot of fun today. And before we get going, maybe we talk about thanking everybody for tuning in every week and all the different places that you can hear the show. We're on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music, YouTube, Google Podcasts, Radio Public, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Prime. Now we want to welcome to the show Ron Russell, which we got to make his head not cut off. Okay. So, welcome. Say hello. He's General Milan, you guys, in Clown Motel 3. You going to talk?
Soldier, don't speak to me until I speak to you. Is that clear? Straighten out.
Yes, sir.
And go on a diet, you're fat.
Thank you.
We have a battle to do. The clowns are back. Did you know the clowns are back? Has anybody out there known that? The clowns are back. And they're out to get every one of you. They will chop you to pieces with their sharp teeth. They will kill you. We have got to go and fight the clowns.
Everybody in the chat room, yes, he's General Milan. He's not Ron Russell today. He's General Milan, and because they're freaking out.
I want to bring on my men.
They're freaking out in the chat room because they didn't get it.
What? You think the clowns are anything to joke around with? It's serious. And the clowns are demons. They're from hell. And Joe Kelly created them. Yeah, Joe Kelly makes believe he's playing a sergeant in this movie. He's full of crap. Joe Kelly is behind the clowns. He created the clowns. And if we kill Joe Kelly, we kill all the clowns.
I don't think he'll.
How do you like this for overacting? Look at this clown next to me. He doesn't even need makeup. He's so ugly.
So what's up, everybody? So we're going to have a fun show today. Joe Kelly is coming on, but he's coming on a little bit later. So we're going to, in a minute, we're going to bring on Clown Ager, who is...
Because Joe Kelly's afraid
Golden
to
Ager.
Face me.
Not Clown Ager. Golden Ager. We're going to be bringing on Dave Bailey in 1 second. We just want to say hi to the chat room. Cindy Lady Lake's in the chat room. Don Hinton. Stefan Bell just joined us in the chat room. Hi, everybody. Ian's in the chat room. I think the chat room's going to get big because we did an article in the Hollywood Digest and it got shared by 100 people. So I think a lot of people are going to tune in.
My dog is so Astro is kissing me and looking at me and saying, Daddy, are you okay? Daddy's working. Get down, honey. Get down. Go on the floor. Get down. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
So Ian is
you like my shirt
here too.
Look at my shirt, everyone. My little bra straps. And look at the back is sharp. I like the back of this shirt. What does it say?
It just has a drawing of something on it.
Yeah, whatever.
And show him your watch because Dawn is in the chat room. So
Yes,
show him
my
your
watch is interesting. It was given to me by that gorgeous actress, that beautiful beauty,
Sherry Nelson.
Sherry Nelson. And it's a watch that pops open, if I can do it, so you can light a cigarette.
Even though we don't smoke, it's cool.
But it's for marijuana. If you smoke pot, it's how do you open it, Jimmy?
Let's see. You
do something. Anyway, it opens and there's a flame in there.
Isn't that weird? I can't figure it out.
I could set Jimmy on fire with it.
Anyway.
I don't like him today, if you didn't guess.
Oh, Dave Hughes has joined us too. So what's up, Dave?
Oh,
Dave
here
from
it
the UK.
goes. Look, folks. Look. It slides over. Where the hell is it? It slides over, and this thing lights up. How do I get it to light up?
No, yeah, I don't think it's got to be charged. You have to charge it.
You have
to
to
light
charge it.
on your
Anyway,
computer.
and then you get your joint, and you put your joint there, and go.
Yeah, like you do that. Anyway, he doesn't do that, but
I
that's
don't
funny
smoke
anyway.
every day. And I don't do pot. I never do. I did pot. What am I going to lie?
They say
I
the
did
watch
pot
is
years
bitchin'.
ago.
They like the watch.
Isn't that nice?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sherry Nelson gave them to us.
Sherry-
We went to an Oscar party and she gave them to us.
Sherry Nelson is a doll of a human being.
Absolutely.
Love that girl so much, and she's so beautiful.
Okay, so what we're gonna do, you guys, is I think we're gonna what we're gonna do first, you guys, is play the trailer for Clown Motel, the first Clown Motel. So everybody gets an idea, and it's every movie gets better. And then when we come back from that, we'll be on with Golden Ager Dave Bailey. So this is the very first Clown Motel. One, it'll just say Clown Motel. One, I think, or just Clown Motel. Let's play the trailer so everybody gets an idea of what we're talking about today. Enjoy.
Hello? Anybody home? What the hell is a cemetery doing out here all the way in the middle of nowhere?
I think I saw clowns.
I've come to collect my soul.
Where's Spencer?
They're coming in! They're everywhere! Where do they keep coming from?
What in the fuck? We're not just dealing with fucked up things and clown outfits. It's this place. It's evil.
Every soul we take becomes a part of us. You become a part of us. You become a part of our world.
No one deserves to die like this. What the hell did we get ourselves into?
So, you guys, that's the very first Clown Motel. When Joe Kelly comes on, we'll talk about how he came up with all of this. But to start out the show, we're going to bring on Golden Ager Dave Bailey. So let's bring him on and say hello. Hey, Dave! Yeah, see, now Dave's in character too.
I'll get you. I will shoot you myself personally. I will get you. You think you've got us? You haven't got a chance, because Joe Kelly is at the head of the realm with a bottle of vodka that he will hit you in the head with and kill you.
I agree with you that Joe needs to die off, though.
First of all, he'll drink that bottle dry before he hits you. Hey, Dave, how are you, my best friend?
I'm doing good, man. How you guys doing?
Buddy, your
Actually,
head's cut
yeah, your
off.
head's cut off. Flip it up a little. There we go.
How's it? More.
I was just trying to show off the.
More.
Oh, there's a light up there, though.
That's okay. It looks like you have a propeller on your head. Remember when we were kids, Rudy Kazooie? We had the little hat, Rudy Kazooie hat
He's not
with
old
the
enough for
propeller
Rudy
on the
Kazooie.
top. He doesn't know.
Yeah, he's not old enough for Rudy Kazooie.
So are you still seeing the same girl?
No.
No, you stopped seeing her?
Yeah.
So you're available.
I've been available since my ex.
Dave is available, ladies. So if you're interested, contact Dave Bailey.
So you guys, he's the co-executive producer and editor, and he also plays Golden Ager in the Clown Motel series.
And he's also the nicest human being you will ever meet.
That's
He's
true.
one of my very special people. He's a kind, good-hearted, loving guy who's generous, and he deserves a nice girl.
There you go. So Dave, say hi to the chat room because they're all saying hello to you. Say hey.
Say hello to Astro. Say hello to Astro.
Say hello to Astro.
Hey, Astro.
Look, hi, Dave. This is Astro.
Hey, Astro.
He's upset.
He's very upset because he heard me acting like General Milan, and he got frightened. He thinks that this is really how I am.
Yeah, he's not used to be you being
It's really
like
fun.
that.
Also, we want to welcome Blee Claudia. B. Claudia just joined us, and so did Mischief the Clown. Mischief is coming on later, right?
Yeah, Mischief is coming on later. Yeah.
Later.
So are you excited to be back on 3? I am.
I think it's it's kind of a crazy thing where it's almost like a high school reunion, where you have all these friends that have created this monster that is the movie, and we have all these crazy deaths now, and we have like Clown Motel 2 brought in a lot more cast, so we grew the cast wise, and now Clown Motel 3 is going to grow even more. So it's going to be good to see General Milan back on set, but
Yeah,
I'm
well,
on the side of the clowns, so.
Kelly said to me, please be in the movie. I said, well, I'm expensive. I get $1 million a movie. And he said, I can't afford $1 million, but you can work for scale. I said, Joe, I'll come in to save your movie. Okay? So Joe said, oh, thank you so much, Ron, because without you, the movie would be a flop. I said, of course. And my name, of course, goes above the title of Clown Motel. So we established that. He knows a star when he sees one, and he knows how to handle a star.
So you guys, listen, on Clown Motel 3, they're bringing back several people. We have Ari Lehman, who was Jason Voorhees in the first Friday the 13th, Tony Moran from Halloween. They've both been on our show. Eileen Dietz from The Exorcist, they've been on the show. Was Al Burke in it before? I didn't know that Al Burke was in it before.
Al Burke, I don't think was in the second one. No.
Was he in the first one?
Everyone in the industry has been in a clown motel. There's not an actor I don't know. I walk into rooms full of hundreds of people, and they all at once say, we're in Clown Motel 3, are you?
Yeah, it's going to be a pretty aggressive thing. I think one of our original thoughts with part 2, and we may try to do it again with part 3, is to have a scene which has the most clowns on scene ever. So trying to go for the Guinness Book of World Records. The only issue with that is I think to get the Guinness book out, you have to pay like $12,000. So we instead of getting the book out, we'd rather have some better death scenes and stuff. So, but if there's any way to get them out, maybe we will.
That's cool, though. How many clowns were in the first ones? Do you know how many actual clowns?
In the first one, I was going through to look at like the kill counts, and the highest kill count is actually Drunk Will, who burned down the Clown Motel in the first movie, and there's probably on screen about 18 clowns in the first movie. Yeah.
How many are in the second movie?
So do you think there'll be a fourth?
Count. There's like 40. It's like 40 clowns in the second movie.
Okay.
Do you think there'll be a Clown Motel 4?
I cannot comment on that.
Knowing Joe, yeah. We'll all resurrect ourselves. But anyway, I can't wait to go to work on it because it's going to be a lot of fun. And this time I get a chance to go out to the real Clown Motel. We're shooting in Nevada. I haven't seen that hotel yet. And Jimmy's excited.
You haven't actually been to the motel?
Been to the Clown Motel?
I shot everything in LA.
In Clown Motel, when you're out there, room 208 is actually the Golden Ager room. So my character's face is on the wall, and then we have a bunch of stills from the movie that are on the walls there too. So
How
yeah, they
cool
put
is that though to have your own room?
it's pretty amazing. Like, I don't know if you watch, there's a lot of podcast hunters that go to the motel and they're looking for ghosts and stuff. And so like one of the rooms that they push now is room 208. So almost every time like somebody goes there, a podcaster, to look for ghosts, you'll see my face on the wall. It's pretty cool.
You know something? And this is no baloney, Jimmy, and a lot of people will say yes to this. I'm very, very psychic when it comes to things like that. We did a show with
Kadrosha Ona Karol.
right, in an insane asylum that had been abandoned for years. And I definitely picked up things and new things, and we have a show about it. So I think if I'm in that clown, I'm not staying in Clown Motel. Jimmy's going to stay there all by himself. I'm going to a normal hotel because all night long I'll be having visitors from the other world.
Well, I'll tell you though, the Mizpah is the nicest hotel in town, but it's also haunted.
Oh, okay.
What's
Yeah,
wrong?
so
The
you
other
might be.
hotel in
might
town, the Clown Motel, is also a haunted hotel.
Well,
Yeah.
we have a very big car. And if you push the button, the seat goes all the way back.
And vibrates.
And it vibrates. What's better than that? A
Just
vibrator.
bring a nice warm blanket, you know?
So tell everybody, how did you come up with the character Golden Ager? I'm going to assume you came up with what you look like and everything.
No, it was a bit of a hybrid. We had Beth Jones was on set, and we hadn't shot. So there was kind of a flashback past scene where Nicholas Vincent had gotten the nose and all of the the actual wardrobe. But we didn't shoot any kill scenes in that first group. So we later had to do some pickup shots, and Beth had basically seen how cool I was, nice and friendly to everybody on set. And then I kind of leaned in. I was like, hey, make my makeup better than everybody's. And so she put a little more effort into my makeup, and Julie Prescott's, who played Gemma, she basically made those two characters with the facial, and then we did the physical acting. But I feel like the makeup itself is what empowered me to be able to do everything that I do as Golden Ager. I'm very shy. I know you guys don't know this, but I'm very shy. And so,
I don't know you're shy. Lessons on how to date a girl.
so we were shooting the scene where I ripped out this tongue in part 1, and there were like 20 people in the cave watching, and I was just so nervous to be doing this with all eyes on me. But once I got the makeup on, it really empowers you. It's like, so I'm scared to death of heights. I could never jump out of a plane, but Golden Ager can. And so I put the makeup on when I went skydiving and didn't have a problem.
Let the character do it.
Oh, so that was
I
like
want to interrupt. I have to interrupt everybody. Many scripts come my way. I don't go beyond the 3rd page. I throw them out. A script came my way that Dave Bailey wrote. I fell madly in love with the script. And when I called Dave to tell him so, he said, well, would you play the father? I said, I play the father, the mother, the daughter. I play all of them. I don't care who you want me to play. This movie, this script needs money. Anyone out there that's listening that wants to make some money, this is the one to bet on. This movie will go to feature film. It will not be a trash film that goes to Garbageville, New York. This film is going to be probably one of the best. Dave, help me. It's not really a horror movie. It's a thriller,
psychological
story, wonderful, switchy, twitchy, better than Alfred Hitchcock movie. Now, I don't care for the name. He knows this because it's a difficult name to remember. And I'm Italian, so I should remember it, but I don't.
I bet he doesn't remember it. Do you remember it?
I remember it. Integra.
No. Ingrata.
Ingrata. Integra is another word, but Ingrata. I don't know. So everybody write in, tell them if you like the title or not. But anyway, anyone out there with money, I would suggest that you contact Dave Bailey and get a copy of that script. Read it. You'll want to invest in it. It's a fabulous movie. And Dave had no idea I was going to do this, right?
No, I did not. Had no idea.
So, I don't do this for many people. I will never promote anything I think stinks. My name is too important to be a liar. I always tell the truth. Anyway,
You guys, it's going to be a great
Ingrata.
film.
Ask for the script for Ingrata from Dave Bailey.
Ask for the pitch deck
and come
give
up
us
with a
some money.
couple of. What's your budget? A couple.
No, we can't. No, you don't talk about.
Can't talk about.
No,
budget.
Yeah.
Okay, so send him a couple of million.
There you go. That'll work.
That'll work. And you guys asked if there's going to be a part 4 of Clown Motel. That I can't really talk about, but I have kind of had discussions possibly with Joe about Golden Ager branching off on his own after we finish this trilogy. So
maybe there'll be a Golden Ager film.
So there'll be a spin-off.
Possibly, yeah. Possibly.
That would be cool. That would be super cool. I love the makeup of yours. Your clown is one of my favorites. You and Hammy.
Yeah.
Everybody likes Hammy because he's silly.
Hammy was supposed to be he was in the first movie, he was very not silly. And then there was this scene, and we laugh about it all the time. And you should ask Johnny about it when we shot it. It was hilarious. Joe, one night, he was up like for 48 straight hours. So he kind of went back to the hotel, and Gary and I and Johnny shot this little small scene, but it's where Hammy is hiding behind this tiny little pole. And we had to do it like 35 times because every time we did it, either Gary would laugh or I'd laugh or Hammy. I mean, Johnny was so beat red when he finished shooting that scene. It was just because it was the goofiest thing. It's like, there's no way he can hide behind this, but he tries. And it was, I don't know, it was just really fun scene to shoot.
Yeah, but what's nice about his character is he's a silly little delightful clown that everybody wants to skip with. And as you're skipping, he cuts your head off. So that's what's nice about him, is that he's a sweetheart, but scares the hell out of you. Your character is just downright demonic. You are just evil looking. And we know that when we see you on the screen, terror is going to happen. Whereas with the pig, what's his name?
Hammy.
You don't suspect it. That's what makes this movie so good, is all the clowns have different personalities. And they all do something else to the film, of which we'll find out as we interview them all.
I think what one cool thing about Golden Ager is that because I don't want to memorize a bunch of lines, because I hate my voice and all that stuff, I think that kind of lent itself into having him be more silent stalker. And I think that kind of work is so fun to do, with no words. You don't need words.
You know what?
You did it before Terrifier.
I have never played a monster yet. Never.
Really? Well,
television, movies, stage, theater, never played a monster.
Well, hell, maybe we need to talk to Joe and get you killed off early in the movie so you can come back as a clown.
I don't care to play makeup monsters. I'm in a wonderful Jennifer James movie coming up, O Negative, where I play a gay vampire, but very serious. It's a wonderful script also, second wonderful script about my daughter is becoming a vampire, and I take her to an enchanted world to teach her all about becoming a vampire. And it has a lot of twists and turns. Wonderful script, and I'm happy to say I star in this movie, which is my first time ever starring in a horror movie. But so why am I pushing myself?
I don't know, because now we have to be pushing Clown Motel 3, because we're trying to raise money for Indiegogo.
We got 2 hours.
You guys,
hours of Clown Motel 3.
I know, that's okay, though. So you guys, listen, Clown Motel 3 has an Indiegogo campaign. No, it's Clown Motel 3 Ways to Hell. And if you go to Indiegogo.com and just stick in Clown Motel 3 Ways to Hell, it'll pop up. We're raising money. Oh, look, there we go.
So there are some secret benefits or perks you can get, basically. So by contacting Joe or myself, you can get easy access to these. They're one of a kind, all the clown statues. We only have 5 left, but they're going for a decent amount of money. But get a hold of us and you can have one of your own. They're, like I said, one of a kind. There's 5 left from the first movie. This is the clown that unleashes Golden Ager's soul. So obviously I'm promoting that. I never wanted to get rid of it, but I'm like, okay, I'll do it for the movie. Let's go for the,
You're all very stupid. I got to tell you, every one of you is stupid, very stupid people. Because if you wanted to get a couple of $1 million, you should have done a General Milan doll. Thousands and millions of people would have bought that doll, no matter how much. So you see, you don't know how to market.
We don't have a General Milan, but we should actually. So you can't do it though with characters with masks. We should actually make Funko Pops of everybody and then sell.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
I have Funko Pop already.
Yeah, you have a Funko Pop.
They made one,
but not
them.
as General Milan. But the problem is they don't let you pick your outfits.
I have a Funko Pop of me.
Yes, but it
did you notice the haircut, Dave? What do you think of the haircut?
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
No, General Mahara, his General Milan.
Yeah.
Haircut.
No hair left.
That's his.
I like it.
Haircut.
I thought I looked very butch.
So now, in the first two movies, which performance of yourself did you like better? Did you like you better in the first one, or did you like you better in the second one?
Well, that's a really hard question, to be honest. I think the kill with in the cave where we kind of do a whip pan. Casey looks over and she doesn't see anything, and then comes back, and then I actually walked around the camera and we had this real elaborate setup. I think it's great because when you're in a theater watching, you can see, like, I sat back at one of the festivals and there were 3 rows in front of me of at least 10 people. And I watched them because I knew it was coming, and to see them all jump simultaneously was so cool. So I think that was also unexpected because the last 2 kills were actually supposed to go to Sycan. And I think Ari was, it was a Friday the 13th weekend. And so he couldn't get back for the shoot. So that actually was like unexpected. And after Golden Ager had that, then we kind of wrote a little bit more into the second movie. I think the kill in the second movie where I rip out the guy's rib and slice his throat, and we do it all in one shot, I think that was pretty cool. That was a pretty elaborate setup. So that was pretty fun.
30 or 40 years ago, this would never have been permitted in film. You know that.
No.
You were not permitted to show blood back in those days. And this sort of gore would have been considered dangerous for the young.
Yes. Yes.
What does it do for the young today, I wonder? Because gouging, killing, stabbing, blowing up, burning.
It's actually less
violent.
I would actually say,
does it desensitize the young, or does it make them a little nuts?
I have dealt with that question for a very long time. And I actually, back in the 80s, when I was watching movies, that's when it really started to be blood and guts and stuff. And I would say, honestly, to me, it's really like going through a haunted house. It's not real. And if you can step back and understand it's not real, then I don't think it can cause any damage, if that makes sense. I mean, like, I was a 12-year-old kid alone for the weekend watching horror movies, and I grew up to, I pay my bills, I go to work, I make sure I'm on time for appointments. I think it's like a haunted house. It's like I say, you go to a haunted house and you get a good scare, you laugh with your friends. You don't a lot of people say it's kind of like getting killed and surviving is what it feels like to go watch a horror movie. And I think it can be just as fun as a comedy, if that makes sense.
We went to Halloween Universal Halloween Nights when it was Freddy Krueger, and I went with a friend of mine who Ron knows, Ozzy Aziz, and every time a Freddy Krueger would come out, she would run over and kiss him. It was hilarious, and we had a blast. And I think that compared to the way the actual news is, these movies really aren't that bad anymore.
Oh, absolutely. And like the whole thing is the people that go to see a Terrifier, they know what they're going to see. And they
when I was about 10 years old, my cousin Bertha and I went to the movies to see. It was a re-release. It was not the original release because that was back in 1934. This was done in 1950-something. The re-release of Bela Lugosi's Dracula.
Oh, okay.
I remember when Bela Lugosi was coming down the stairs in the mist with the rats and the vampire women. My cousin and I held each other so tight, she began to cry from
Oh, wow.
fear. From fear. And she kept saying, "Oh, Ronnie, don't let them hurt me. Don't let them." I said, "Bertha, it's a friggin' movie." She said, "Oh, I don't like it. Let's get out of here." And I didn't want to leave. So I told her, "No, just put your hands over your eyes." We didn't need blood and guts. Then years later, now I'm 16 years old, and my cousin and I and our gang went to see Christopher Lee in the first Dracula vampire. And blood was all over the place. And we just looked at each other and said, "That's disgusting." So
He likes Night of the Living
So
Dead.
you see the difference? A black and white movie like Night of the Living Dead, old Frankenstein and Dracula's, let you frighten yourself, not the screen. You did it to yourself. It was your imagination that was frightened by the black. Today,
what is the old Shirley Jackson? It was a Shirley Jackson wrote the story, but like I believe the Haunting of Hill House.
Oh, I love it. My favorite movie in the world.
The original, like the doors are closing on their own. You're not seeing anything like that. It's all in your mind for sure.
And it was black and white, and it was wonderful. That's my favorite. Jimmy,
he hated it because we tried to watch the remake on Netflix and he couldn't stand it. He was like, "I can't watch this."
I agree. I don't try to bash, but I did not think it like came anywhere close to being scary like the original one was. You know?
So I have a question. What was the first horror movie that you ever saw?
I think it was Halloween 2. And I think I saw it with some friends up the street. But I don't remember for sure. I know they used to play on USA Network Friday the 13th Part 3, like almost every Saturday. I don't know if they had like some kind of deal. So I would watch that with my dad and my sister. The first one I saw that really scared me, and I still think it's the scariest, was Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So on Friday night, my mom was leaving town. She was going on a ski trip, and my sister didn't live in town, and my parents were divorced. So Friday night, sun's going down, and I'm watching this thing, and it says, based on the most heinous crimes in American history, and then it goes based on a true story, and it just, the hairs on the back of my neck went up. And that movie scared the crap out of me, and the rest of the weekend, I was like, every time when the sun was going down, I made sure all the lights were on in the house.
Well, the first time I saw The Night of the Living Dead, I had just moved out of my parents' house and got my own apartment. So there I am with only a single bed in the bedroom, no furniture, in an empty, darkened apartment. And whatever prompted me to watch that film, I'll never know because I never liked them. Well, by the time the film was over, I had my back, I pushed the bed against the wall and I put my back to the wall and I slept with my back pinned to the wall because I was so afraid that something was going to come. You know what I mean? That somebody's behind me feeling.
Yep.
That movie has got to be the best zombie movie ever made.
Hands down.
And what was it? 65,000, I think, the budget.
Yeah, it was not a lot. And Dwayne Jones does an amazing, like when he's describing what happened in town, it's just so riveting. Like, again, you're not seeing it, you're not seeing that scene, but by him describing it and being all in on his character, you're just like, oh my gosh, because now you're a part of it, we can't go into town, and it's such a great performance.
Film, because of the scene where the arm is in the truck and the zombie grabs the arm and starts eating it. That was against the code, and there was a lot of trouble. I remember that in press, but he somehow got it through.
All right, we're going to roll this back to Clown Motel 3. Next up, coming to join our little troupe, is one of my other favorite clowns besides Golden Ager, and that's Hammy. So let's bring in Hammy.
All right.
Oh, Johnny Perotti.
Honey.
Yeah.
There's my guy.
I thought this was naked.
I was partially.
You're getting more weight.
Oh, gain more weight. This is
Jesus.
muscle, Ron.
No, Johnny, you gotta lose weight. It's not healthy.
We love you. We don't
I know.
want
I'm working on that right now. Actually, I actually did lose a little weight.
Good.
Why don't you get that shot everybody's doing?
So I just started that.
Good for you.
You know
actually.
what? You're going to lose 40 pounds and be so handsome. All those gorgeous girls in our movies are going to be after you.
His girlfriend doesn't want that. Hey, you guys, Johnny Perotti plays Hammy. We were talking about Hammy before. Johnny Perotti is also one of the coolest guys you will ever meet.
Funny,
he's
honest,
he's
and
funny,
very
he's
outspoken,
funny and outspoken,
knows his stuff.
And he's always banned on Facebook for it, but like we love him. So welcome to the show.
And he's one of my favorite people.
So you're coming back as Hammy, right? You're coming. You'll be Hammy again.
Yep.
I can't wait.
Coming back to Sammy.
And we also have Kelsey, but let's
You have earrings to go with that necklace?
I had my ears pierced, but now they closed, so I don't have earrings anymore.
I love it.
It went over his head. That's why.
No, he was making.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
All right, so tell us, why do you like your character Hammy, and how did you come up with the name? Is it because of what you did in the first movie? Is that how you?
Well, I mean, that was Joe that came up with the name, as far as I know. But I like it because he just kind of lets me do whatever I want. It's a little bit of my personality. It took me a little bit out of my comfort zone as well, which I thought was cool. You know, push the limits a little bit. I still don't know what he wrote for the third one, so I'm a little scared. But
we don't know either yet.
Did you know?
I'm telling you, I'm pushing a giraffe.
Wait, Johnny, did you know that you're the most beloved clown of all? All the press I read about the movies, all of them.
Everybody mentions Hammy. That's
Hammy.
for sure. You can't.
All the kids love Hammy because Hammy
pretty cool.
You're the sneaky clown. You're the clown that looks funny and sweet and nice, but you're the most evil of all. Strawberry. What you did in one, I'm surprised it got.
They're trying to get him to have sex with the giraffe in 3.
No,
that's what I'm telling Joe.
Yeah, but my legs are too short.
And
no, you go up onto the second level.
Not from the second level of Motel. I love that. I think that's hilarious. So
I wonder if I can kill you. Because I'm killing everybody in this movie. So I wonder who I didn't get a script yet. What is he doing? Joe, is sleeping on it or what?
He said he's working on it.
Yeah, we're tweaking.
You're still working on that script? It's not going with the wind, you know.
Oh, you know.
So you guys, we're raising money on Indiegogo, you guys. So please go to Indiegogo.com, throw in Clown Motel, 3 Years to Hell. You can donate. There's a zillion perks. And the movie's going to be great. We're shooting in August, right? It's August, right? We're shooting in August, both in LA and at the Clown Motel, the scariest motel in
Nevada.
And I think it's the scariest motel ever, but it's in America, but it's located in Nevada. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun, so I can't wait for it all. And we're going to bring in Kelsey too, because I think that she.
But you know what? Joe is crazy. He's making us shoot in August in Nevada, in the desert. It's going to be 120 degrees.
We'll all lose weight.
Wouldn't be the first time.
No, pretty hot where we're filming too.
He lives in Las Vegas, so he's there.
Listen, I need an air conditioned trailer on the set. And when I'm working, I need 5 or 6 people fanning me as I work.
All right, so hold on, you guys. We're going to bring in Kelsey, who plays Mischief the Clown. I think that's her name in the movie, right, Dave?
Yeah,
Mischief. All right, let's bring in Kelsey.
Kelsey, the crazy clown.
Kelsey's a character. Hey, Kelsey, how you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
We are so good. Say hi to Hammy and Golden Ager.
Hi, Hammy and Golden Ager. How's it going?
Say hi to the chat room.
Hello, chat room.
All right, so Kelsey, you weren't in the first one, right? You're in the second one, and now you're going to be in the third one, like Ron.
Yep.
And you are Mischief the Clown. In that's the name of your clown. Look at how good she looks. Look at her eyes. They're creeping me out.
It's like, here, I can lean forward so you can see him.
Yeah.
If anybody saw that clown, they'd say, "Oh, she's so pretty. She's so nice." Meanwhile, she's the meanest thing you'll ever want to meet.
I'll stab you in your sleep. You know, that's just how it rolls.
So tell us about your character.
So Mischief is a character outside of Clown Motel also, but I kind of describe her as a Sour Patch Kid. Sometimes she's really nice, sometimes she's really not. She's kind of a prankster. That's about it.
Actually, too, you just shot a movie with Lynn Lowry, and she was our guest last week, and you just did a movie with Lynn Lowry someplace last. Well, I forgot the name of the movie, but
As a clown.
Night of the Dead Sorority Babes.
Night of the Dead Sorority Babes. But you weren't a clown in that, right? You didn't have the clown makeup on. You were just Kelsey instead of Mischief.
Do we have a picture of you without your makeup on file?
No,
We don't. Because people would like to see what you look like without the makeup.
no, you look fabulous. So I think it's a lot of fun. So what was your favorite thing that you got to do in Clown Motel 2? And you haven't read a Clown Motel 3 script yet either, right? Because if we haven't read it, probably nobody has. Okay, nobody
has. It's
just me and Joe.
Probably my favorite thing to film was my fight scene with Mindy. I think it was super fun. I just like combat in general, so I thought that was a super fun thing to film. I did not like to film when we had to run up to the Clown Motel 20 times, Dave. But everything else was
fun. Go to the Clown Motel since we've never been there. And you got to film with Mindy, which is terrific because you guys, that's Mindy Robinson, who's also, she's going to be back also, right? I saw an announcement on Facebook. She's back in it. So are we allowed to mention the people that, like, if you put it out on Facebook, then we can talk about it, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys, here's some other people that are in the show. Besides that, we stopped with Al Burke. We have Ron Russell, Mindy Robinson, Johnny Perotti, Bill Connor, who I think is one of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre guys, right?
Excuse me.
I think so.
The next time you mention my name, everyone applaud.
Okay. Mark Hoadley, who's coming on a little bit. Dave Bailey here. Kelsey's here. We also have Nicole Butler Vegas, Willie Vodka, Sean Phillips, Dietrich Thrall. I love Dietrich. Holly Ansman, G. Larry Butler, Anson and Tom Days. I'm not sure if I know them. Lavari, which is so funny because Ron and I knew Lavari when we lived in New York and Pennsylvania. I've never seen him, but we've known him for years. Andrew Lobs, I'm not sure. Vicky Contreras, Ray Gee.
So wait
and Kadrolsha Ona Carol is playing this role too.
She's going to be in it?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Where is my Angie Stevenson?
She didn't come back, I don't think.
Oh my God!
I think she did. She had prior, or she doesn't want to. I don't know, something. Where
Angie wouldn't turn it down. I'll have to call her and ask her what happened. Because she plays my sergeant.
You'll have a new one this time, probably.
In other words, she's the one that gets all the guns and stuff.
It was so much fun. And Dietrich Hall is coming back. He's the musician, and he's the one who got waterboarded.
The crazy guy.
He got waterboarded, right?
He didn't follow one word of the script. He went into another world and began cursing and yelling and screaming. And
you would too if you were getting waterboarded.
And it was so good that they left it. So he didn't do the acting. He was himself.
Actually, again, I forgot. What's the name?
He's a lot of fun.
What's the name of the band? He's like in
Beauty and the Suffering. Yeah.
Oh, he's got another one too, though. He used to be a member.
Lords of Acid.
Lords of Acid. Yeah,
there you go. Johnny's got it, baby.
He's a very funny guy.
I actually saw Lords of Acid back in the day when I was young.
Off camera, he's very funny.
Oh yeah, Dietrich.
I like him a lot.
Hilarious.
I like the fact too, though, that you guys that are basically bringing everybody back who could still come back who wasn't dead, and then
No, he's resurrecting himself because he got killed.
Yeah,
I died too multiple times.
You died too, and you're coming back. Oh my gosh!
Yeah, there's a resurrection.
Hammy, you never died though, right? They didn't kill you off.
No, I died in the first one. I got shot in the forehead. But I magically reappeared.
You went to the third realm, then I think that.
But if you want to see an actor dying on the screen, watch Joe Kelly, because his acting absolutely is dying.
I love
that was supposed to be funny.
I'm laughing, but I don't know if I'm laughing at the right reason.
No, because Joe Kelly is a great director, terrific producer, and a hell of a wonderful friend of mine. I love that man. But he doesn't give his all in acting. And I'd like to see him give more. He's still Joe Kelly. He sort of distances himself from the camera. And I've told him that. I said, Joe, you have to romance and love the camera, even though you're not running the camera. And I realized that a person that's behind the camera has difficulty being in front of the camera. Did you know that? Ida Lupino, a fabulous actress of the 1940s, up there with Joan Crawford and Betty Davis in caliber, was a wonderful actress. She became the first woman director and went behind the camera and could never go back in front of the camera again. When she did, she just couldn't work because she knows what it is like to be on the other side of the camera. And I understand that. It's very, Dave, you know what that is about. When you see it and then you have to be it, it's very difficult.
So wait,
you're not giving your all. You tend to hold back because of fears of it may not be right. Because a camera person, while acting, is directing themselves. And you know, as an actor, you must never direct yourself in a film. The director does that.
What do you do when the director
Did I make
is the
any
actor?
sense?
Yeah, but it doesn't
if the
make sense.
director is the actor, that's even more difficult because you're directing yourself with the other. No, listen.
Anyway,
I would never want to.
I think it would be hard from the perspective of trying to land on your marks if you're trying to go to a certain spot during a fight sequence and stuff. And I'm not necessarily seeing what you're seeing, but for me, I do a lot of on the side. I do like comedy shorts and stuff, and so for me, it's okay for me to make fun of myself, so I can kind of bounce back and forth. So I think people can do it. I think it can be done.
I think they can too, because they all do. All the major directors that are now in movies, like
I know that's the problem with movies today. I like being in a film where the director has never acted.
Oh, Dawn, they're saying. I mean, Kelsey, they're saying you're a straight up stunner. Everybody in the chat room loves you, Kelsey. And also, we want to welcome in the chat room Kadrosha Ona Corol, who's playing the Secretary of State.
And, wait, Kadolcha is coming to California?
She's in the movie. Yes,
I love her.
We love her to death. So
I can hang out with her.
So anyway, here's what I want to do real quick, so everybody gets an idea. People who are tuning in now, we're going to play the trailer for Clown Motel 2, and then after Joe comes on, we'll play the Indiegogo campaign trailer for Clown Motel 3. But this is the Clown Motel. Everybody on screen right now is in Clown Motel, except for me. I'm in it too, actually. Is in Clown Motel 2
Clown Motel
and 2. No, I'm in Clown Motel 2.
Oh yeah, with the pie.
Yeah, so I'm in it with the
pie in the face.
So you guys check out. Here's the trailer for Clown Motel 2. Enjoy.
It's been 6 months. Why didn't you find me yet? Where are you, Joe?
We are looking for Sergeant Kelly.
Yeah.
It's me, General Milan. Just received new information on Brooke.
So we got a team?
The best.
I feel an entity has entered.
Okay, squad, the outside perimeter is clear.
You have lost me 3 souls. Bring me back those souls while we find the cure.
What kind of sick society wants a human sacrifice?
If we can connect to base, we should be able to see what's going on.
Bring me a pure soul tonight!
We lost him.
It's time to kill! 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 All hail, angel of darkness!
Let the transformation begin.
You said the rebirth of their world is every 50 years. And it's 50.
You humans, you don't understand our world. Bye-bye!
The clowns will rise in blood tonight!
Day, clown. Got stranded on the side of the road, got waterboarded. Sergeant Slaughter shows up and he's like, "Hey, did you bang my wife?" "Well, you fucking right, I banged your wife."
Yay, that's Clown Motel 2. You guys, we've launched an Indiegogo campaign. Go to Indiegogo.com and then search Clown Motel 3 Ways to Hell. There's all kinds of great perks that you can provide. And also, we want to say hi to Todd Cook in the chat room and Turkey Burt Productions, who says can't wait to be in the movie with you, but I'm not sure who that is. But Turkey Burt Productions, what's up? I don't exactly know what that is.
And you saw on the trailer, the multiple clown statues. Get a hold of Joe or I. You can get this as a secret perk. There's 5 of them left from the first Clown Motel. So, and they're one of a kind. All of them are one of a kind. So, one of the things you can get in the Kickstarter.
So, what are you doing for this film then? You're going to have new one. You're going to make new ones?
I believe, because this was it was kind of an idea that we started in the short. And I think that this movie is just going to kind of totally bypass the whole statue disappearing when clowns get killed, because there's too many people this time there's too many people that are going to be dying. So we just couldn't do it that way.
We don't know who's dying, so I guess we don't get to find that out yet. But
no.
But
I never die in movies. It's in my contract.
I think you're dying in this one.
I never die in movies. My contract states Ron Russell.
You just don't get any blood in your hair.
My contract states in capital. Ron Russell is the most important actor in the world. Actor, not actress. Actor in the world.
Actress. There you go.
Shut up, you big fag.
So you have the Nev Campbell clause in your contract then, right? The no kill clause.
Does she really have one?
Yeah, she has a no kill clause.
Whoa.
Oh, Nev Campbell.
Nev Campbell for the Scream movies. Yeah.
I know a couple of actors who refuse to be killed in a movie, and one is I won't mention his name. A very, very number one top actor, very, very famous. He said he doesn't get killed.
So Todd.
I don't either, because I'm too important for the movie. When they do 5, 6, 7, and 8, Clown Motel.
You'll get brought back though. Then
no, when they do Clown 14, I'll be in that one.
So you guys, Todd Cook said he's known as Monster
right, Johnny.
Abaddon,
Right when they do Clown Motel 14.
I told Joe that if we got to Clown Motel 8, we had to name it Golden Age or Spate, and then I would die. Like I said, I can't go past 8.
Yeah, well, I'll be like 98, 99 when I'm doing it.
Yeah.
So maybe 103. You never know.
Nothing wrong with that. That they just said the oldest person living on the planet right now is 117.
Yes, we want to welcome.
Oh, by the way,
Wailing Dragons too to the chat room.
We have to go to Nevada. That's private jet, right?
Yeah. So Johnny Perotti, hand me, how far is the Clown Motel from where you live? Because you live in Las Vegas, right?
Yeah, from here to Tonopah is about 3.5 hours.
Oh wow, it's a long way away from Vegas.
Yeah, I think I'm only filming in the Boulder City. I don't know if I'll be at the Clown Motel for this or not, but I know we're filming a lot in Vegas too, in Boulder City area, and that Nelson, Ghostown, and that's pretty close to me. That's 15, 20 minutes.
There you go. All right, so now we're going to bring on one more person. We're going to bring on actor and executive producer Mark Hoadley. Bring him in.
Oh, Mark.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Mark. How you doing?
How are you?
It's nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
You look very handsome, Mark.
He didn't cut his hair, though. It's in a
No,
ponytail.
I know that, but it looks normal. You look like a man. You look very handsome. Very clean.
Abnormal?
Now I will introduce you to my daughter. You look wonderful.
So Mark Hoadley,
who
are you in Clown? So you were in the first one and the second one? I know you were in the second one. Oh, shit. Sorry, you guys.
Yeah, I was just in the second one.
Okay.
Sergeant Rivers.
Sergeant Rivers. So you're Sergeant Rivers again. Did you die in the second one?
No, I wouldn't be back. It looks like I did, but I did not.
Okay, there we go. So say hi to Kelsey, Hammy. We have Mischief.
Hey, Kelsey. Hey, Johnny. Hey, Dave.
Hey.
And somebody named Ryan says hello, Kelsey, from the chat room, and somebody named Dwelling Dragons just showed up. So tell us a little bit about your character and what happened to you at the end. Tell us what happened to you at the end of Clown Motel 2.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't. Let people see the film to find out. Don't tell them.
Well, tell them who you are at least.
Yeah.
A little bit about your character.
You want to still sell Clown 2, right? Meanwhile, everybody, Clown Motel has done so well in Europe. You have no idea. They're crazy about this. The whole Clown.
It's a very big cult.
A big cult. I mean, we were shocked out of our minds to find out that Europe went nuts over these movies. Okay. Yeah,
No,
no,
go back, Mark.
no one
Tell-
should divulge anything.
Marco, tell us a little bit about your
Big
character.
mouth, bugle mouth. Would you shut up?
No, let him tell us a little
Why
bit
did
about
I
his
marry
character.
her? Tell me why I married her.
Mark, tell us a little bit about your character.
Okay, I'm Sergeant Rivers, and number 2, I was part of the elite military team that came in to wipe out the clowns. When everyone went through the portal, I did not, and it looked as if I was going to be buried in a cave. However, I'm a survivor, so I did not die, but I hear that I may be handicapped in this one. I don't know. I haven't read the script, but we'll see. As long as I'm not coming like a Lieutenant Dan in a wheelchair, you know. So.
I just know that in the script, I'm in 102 pages on every page. The whole movie's about me and my character. And of course, I'm his general. So he has to obey everything I say. Whoa. And when I tell him to leave those clown girls alone, I mean leave those clown girls alone and stop.
Hey, they're the funnest.
Stop conning them into you'll give them $20 for their panties.
That's a little expensive. I'm throwing lower numbers out.
You know, Mark is our. Oh, I can't use the word, but C-man. Mark is the guy I love to talk to because he's always hopping on some sexy broad. I mean, he's really a very, very sexy guy for women. Women go for him in a big way.
Hey, it keeps me young.
And you could see why. He's got a great personality, a wonderful face, and a 2-inch penis.
Oh, shit. What are you talking about?
And you guys, he's a great actor.
He is a great actor.
Everybody coming back, is really honed in their acting skills.
Yeah.
So we're super happy. The acting gets better in every one.
Listen. I'm going to stick up for him. The first time I saw him working, I was on a set. He was tied up, being brutalized beyond belief. He began crying and begging. And I said to Jimmy, oh, my God, this is an award-winning performance. I'm captured by it, and I'm watching it live. Then a head rolls by him, and he's again just begging with his heart and soul. It never got recognized, and I was very upset.
I was upset too.
How come this number 1A performance of a true actor was not recognized, and some garbage that we think is horrible acting wins an award?
It's called jealousy.
Well,
yeah, right about that. You're right.
Mark Hoadley, I want to give you the Ron Russell Award for the best actor.
Awesome. I'll take it.
I'll give you the award because that performance. So, what was the name of that shitty movie anyway?
Xenophobia.
Yeah, but that's a Sullivan House episode.
The Sullivan House episode of Xenophobia.
Please rent that movie just to see Mark's performance. It was believable. It wasn't overdone. It wasn't cheesy. It had me. I'm in the business 64 years. I worked with Sophia Loren, all right? Big shots. I didn't work with jerk-offs. I work with big people in my life, and I've seen great performances. His is up there with them.
It was a great performance.
And I'm not saying it to blow smoke up his butt, but the guy deserves it.
Love it.
Very sweet of you, Ron.
He got screwed big time screwing.
So in the meantime, everybody should be excited. We want to tell everybody, go to Indiegogo.com, look up Clown Motel, 3 Ways to Hell. There's all kinds of perks that you can get. Donate, even if you can only donate $1, donate it because we want to shoot in August. They're planning on shooting in August. They got to raise some cool money for it. And you'll get to see all these people, plus all the people that we talked about.
They're shooting in August upon my availability.
Yes, right.
If for some reason I don't feel like I want to be in the heat, I'll say I'm not working, so they'll shut down.
Oh, yeah.
And then we'll resume filming in November.
It is going to be a little bit warm. So when you guys August, when did you guys shoot the other 2 Clown Motel films? What time of the year? Was it also in the summer?
The first one we shot in like the end of March, end of April, beginning of May.
That's not too bad.
And then the pickups for that, everything in the cave was shot in July.
July.
Oh, so you guys are used to shooting in the heat. Actually, in a cave, is it cooler in the cave or not?
Hey, Johnny, is it cold in the cave?
A little bit.
Kelsey's nodding her head. No, it's not cool.
Listen, we live in.
You know what's crazy? When we filmed the first one,
Jimmy and I.
I was saying when we filmed the first one, Dave, if you remember, I'm sure Dave remembers, but you remember when we woke up the one morning to film, and it was like 95 degrees, and then it started snowing for like an hour, and we had to stop, and then it went back up to like 90. I was like, what the hell?
We had Martin Kleba was on set for just 2 days, and he was a decent rate that we paid. He was one of the people we paid a little bit more. And right before we started to shoot his scenes, I remember in the footage, because I was watching, and Steven, one of our actors, looks over to the camera and he goes, "Is it hailing?" And it literally was hailing. So we had him for 2 days, Martin, and we could only use him for one of the days because everything he had was outside, and we couldn't shoot in the hail.
Oh my God!
Yeah, to that guy, the size of the hail to him was like a softball.
Oh, yeah.
So we couldn't keep him out there; he would have died.
No, he did crazy though. Like he jumped up onto the top of the van, like RV on his own. Somebody just like pushed him up there, and he jumped up. Like he was crazy, like amazing.
So hang on one second.
Jimmy and I know the desert well. We live in Palm Springs. It has the exact same climate as where we're going to shoot Clown.
And it's hot as fuck.
In August, we can hit 121 to 128.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in 128? I was a couple of summers ago, and I swear to you, I had to peel my testicles off my thighs because they were fused to my thighs from the heat. I'm not lying.
So hang on.
So you have to have air-conditioned underwear.
So everybody wave to Ian Smith, who's in the chat room, who played Grim the Clown in the second film.
Hey.
Hi to Ian. And now we're going to when we bring on Joe Kelly, let everybody clap for him since he's the writer-director.
Real quick, can we do one thing first?
Yes.
One thing first. So you were mentioning if people only have $1, but if they have 5, there's actually a great perk where Johnny and Kelsey and Relic are basically, they're going to eat a ham. Johnny's going to eat a ham. Kelsey's going to eat a banana, and Relic's going to eat a taco. They're going to eat it virtually with whoever like pays for the perk, and it's only $5. So, that's one, like if you only have $5, it's a goofy way, but it should be a fun memory.
That's
for the 6 people who have bought it already. There's something wrong with all 6 of you.
Agreed.
All right, everybody. Now we want to bring to the table the man of the hour, writer, director, and actor, Joseph Kelly.
Ooh. Oh, I mean, yay.
All right, you guys.
Okay, first question. Where's my script?
Probably about a month and a half out.
About a month and a half.
We'll have a first draft done in about 2 weeks, but
Joe, I love you. You know that.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Because you proved to me to be a friend, and you know what I'm talking about. And for that, I'm forever your friend, and forever I'll do whatever I can for you, because you're a good guy.
Sure,
and
you will.
You stick by your buddies, and that to me is more important than all the bullshit in Hollywood. Now let's talk about you disturbing all these women.
Okay.
I'll say hi to the
How should we start?
No,
just wait a second. Say hi to everybody in the chat room. Say hi to everybody in the chat room, Joe.
Hey guys, everyone. I know probably Don's there, Ian, some other people.
Yeah, Turkey Burt Productions, Todd Cook, Alistar Valadez. I'm not sure who that is. Vlad is. Anyway, and say hi to Dave, Johnny, Kelsey, and Mark.
Yeah, I see.
How
you doing? Hey, Mark.
Hi, Joseph.
Dave,
hey, Mark.
There you go.
Shirt. I wouldn't expect anything less.
Now he can ask.
Okay, I just want to put a bulletin out there. Ladies, if you're in a club in LA and Joe Kelly and Mark walk in, run out of that club as fast as you can, because these guys are lady killers. I have stories for hours about the women they have destroyed. One dear friend of mine who I love is an actress And I just read she might be moving to Florida. Anyway.
There you go, Joe.
Damn it.
I won't give her name because she gets upset. But very coincidental, Joe just moved to Florida. He's got a trail of women that follow him as well as Mark. So beware, girls. They're not on the level. They're not out for marriage. It's just out for a good time.
Oh, my God.
And I wouldn't trust them as far as I could throw them. Now, Joe Kelly, we're doing a third of the Motel, whatever.
Clown Motel.
I hope the script is better because my good name is at stake.
Well, your part will definitely be longer. So.
And it's not, what did he say?
He said your part is definitely longer.
Oh, yeah, 102 pages. I'm on 102 pages.
You guys talking before.
I love it. So give us an update. How are we doing, and what are you trying to do? And just talk a little bit so we can.
So it's
wait, no, hold it. I'm not finished yet.
Okay.
How do you like living in Florida?
What's that?
How do you like living in Florida?
It's warm. It's nice. Peaceful.
And I see you on a boat all the time.
Yeah.
Your father's and mother's boat?
Yeah, we have a couple. Yeah, where you can rent out and stuff.
You can rent them.
Oh,
that's cool.
So
we have like a boat club, so it's like Airbnbs for boats.
Oh, wow.
And how's your son?
He's good. Yeah, he's in the basement right now, but
does he like Florida?
Sounds a little odd.
You might want to untie him. Go take his handcuffs off, Joe.
He does.
Does your son like
better? He likes it.
He says he likes it. He said it already.
You know, Joe Kelly, taking a little advice from me. When you speak, project. Enunciate and project. Like they do in theater. See how I speak loudly and clearly? Project.
Okay.
The rain in Spain falls mainly on plain. I like to bust Joe's chops.
I know, but we're here for a purpose, you guys. So tell us a little bit about the film.
Jimmy? Let me tell you something. A show is about fun, not only about points.
I know, but I want to get to the point. Every 15 minutes, we got to do the point.
Push a point too much. People say, you know what? Annoying me. I'm not giving you anything.
No.
So do it with humor. Let's have a show.
Go ahead, Joe. Tell us about it a little bit.
You know nothing about show business, Joe.
Is that an actual? Is that the clowny clown, or is that a clown?
No, in a good way.
So you guys, Joe has another film called Clowny that Ron is also in, and
starring.
And actually stars Mark Hoadley. I believe Mark Hoadley's the star of that one.
Mark Hoadley plays my son-in-law.
I sure do.
No, my son-in-law.
Look, that says Ron Russell on it.
Of course it does, darling. That's what they sell to me. Mark, you're my son or son-in-law?
I'm your son-in-law.
Son-in-law. Meanwhile, my daughter, where they got her from, I'll never know.
She's Russian.
And she didn't speak any English. So how could she be my daughter, Joe? Did you figure that one out? I have a Brooklyn accent, and my daughter
She's Donna because of Donna.
But wait a minute. I have a Brooklyn accent, New York, and my daughter has a Russian accent. Barely speaks English. How did we work that out? I meant to ask you.
She's probably adopted.
Yeah.
Adopted. Thank you, David. Good. We should have written that.
Well, Donna Lee is your wife. That explains it.
Yeah, Donna Lee's your wife. So
I love.
She looks like Donna Lee.
I love Donna. I absolutely love Donna. She is the coolest broad in the world. Have you guys dated her? Oh no, she's married. Okay. Let's talk about the car scene. The car scene was fun. We were driving in the car in the ice in the storm. My wife and I, and the car went out of control. I won't tell you anymore. But I decided that the camera was behind me. Why not make the car go out of control? So I made the car go out of control. Well, Donna began screaming her lungs out, not acting. She was terrified.
She was scared.
This one was vomiting. Somebody, right, Joe? What happened?
I was vomiting.
Jimmy was like in my lap, throwing up.
So did we do the CGI on that yet?
No, not yet. Dave did a full first edit. Mark saw it too. We got to, of course, get our fantasy scenes done, do all that. But besides that, it's just tightening up right now, doing the audio, some colors done, and You know, it's not going to be released till 2025, unfortunately, but hopefully soon.
First, we got to get
We still
Clown
have to do
Motel
my
3
award-winning
done.
part.
We got to get Clown Motel
And
3
again,
done.
Mark did a good job again, as always.
Oh,
He did.
He was good.
He's always good.
He's
and
always
everything.
good. He's good to work with. Do I have any scenes with Mark in the new in 3?
Yeah, it's actually a love scene, so sorry.
A love scene.
Oh, I can't squeeze
That
another
was
one in.
pretty, Joe.
But Mark has to be the bottom.
Yeah, with three amputated
Is
legs.
Hammy in that scene too?
Nope, no, I'm not. I'm holding the camera. I'm holding the camera this time.
Hammy lit up. He just started smiling.
Hey, Joe, we pitched Johnny about the giraffe, and he likes it. He's in.
And
That'll be hard to get. We're talking about getting at least a 20, 25-foot snake in this movie. How we're going to use it, I'm not sure.
We can get a mini giraffe.
How big are they? When they're born, they're like 6 feet already, right?
Yeah, that's about Johnny's size.
We could get a beautiful girl in
Yeah.
dress right? You'd like that. Anyway,
we could get an actual big
Joe.
big bellied pig.
Joe.
White belly pig, yeah.
Yeah.
Vietnamese.
Question time.
I'm hungry now.
Now we'll get back.
Pork for everyone.
What the hell made you think that you could do a third?
Why not? So people ask me that too, and we have some good ones. Like I really like Compatible. I'm waiting until that gets done. Some other ones too, but for some reason, Clown Motel hits the most. Through my other movies, you see it going 3-4 times as many followers, fans, and all that. So you already have something that is semi build up. So why not build it up more? It's like Terrifier. If they stopped at Terrifier 2, they wouldn't be at Terrifier 3. Coming out, and that's our goal.
Yeah,
that how it works?
the thing is,
Johnny.
no, but I mean, what Joe, I think what Joe was trying to say is if they stopped at Terrifier 1, because Terrifier 2 blew up, that's the whole thing. Is like you build a fan base, and for whatever reason, there are so many more people that are loyal to clowns. They just love clowns, and people are scared of clowns, so then they take their friends to see the clown movies. So I don't know what it is, but there's just a loyalty with the clown base.
And with that being said, just imagine Terrifier 1 clown. Imagine this one. You got, Dave said, I think 40, 50 clowns in Clown Motel 2. Third one, we're planning about 100 clowns, but we're also looking to make it more suspenseful, more gory, more, all this, less humorous. There might still be some comedic moments, but overall, we just want to make it one badass of a film.
Okay. For those of you out there who are interested in investing, let Joe tell us about how successful this film 1 and 2 were in Europe, right? Wasn't it successful?
Just one.
No, yeah, Europe, UK, all the same.
So it did well.
We got top 10 in the, Microsoft, which is pretty nice. We played in the Turkey theater, top 14 in the Turkish box office. I didn't even know they watched movies over there, but yeah.
Well, actually,
So for those of you who are doubtful about investing, these films had a back end. If you know what back end is, if you don't know what back end is, don't invest. Okay, find out first what back end means. And these films, you'll make money on the back end.
So wait,
hang on. If this third movie, I haven't read the total script yet. I read an old script. It's going to be really a great one, far better than 1 and 2. It's going to make a lot of money. So for you out there, if you invest a couple of, maybe say $1,000, $5,000, you will make money on your investment.
Okay, it's different though because they're doing an Indiegogo campaign, so they get
don't have
perks. So they don't get back end. They get perks on.
So
that.
why are you letting me say back end?
Well, you can say back end because I know you like that.
No, there is other monies that get to it if you get
with something over maybe like a bigger investment, it's still smaller, but on a bigger, for some people it's like $4,000 or $5,000. That might get you a point, And if you want to come on for $20,000, $100,000, we're expecting about a $200,000 to $300,000 budget for this film.
I will tell you the truth. This is no baloney. After Clown Motel 1 came out, suddenly I started to see the market flooded with clown movies. Am I right?
Yep.
So everybody saw Clown 1 and they began copying, trying to get what Joe Kelly got out of his first movie. Truth of the matter, I saw Clown 1 and I said to Jimmy, thank God I'm not in it. I was not very happy with it because I wasn't used to it. Clown 2, I got used to it and I loved it and I thought it was great. And Clown 3, I'm going to be bragging about it forever and very proud and happy to be in it because I think you got it right on the 3rd script.
So real quick, Joe, tell everybody about Clown Motel.
So that's going to make money.
Clown Motel 2, like that's not actually distributed yet, right? Can we see that? Can anybody see that anywhere at the moment or no?
Only limited on our A Shadow in the Dark production website right now. We're talking with Amazon. We're deciding what to do, if we're going to go back doing self-distribution in the U.S. or try to find someone. The problem with distribution sometimes, if they don't meet like a minimum guarantee, it's not worth it, you know. Right. We've experienced that, and we're just trying to, you know, see what's wrong and try to fix it. And, you know, we're trying not to lose money on this film. And still, it's not about making money. Well, it is, but it's about making the film.
I want to say this. We have over 5 million people that watch us every week all over the world. You know, the internet shoots that out. I'm not bragging. What I'm going to say to all the fans of ours that come in every week to watch us, please send $1.
$5 now.
No, $1.
$5. Just $5 to eat with Hammy or eat with.
$5 is too. No.
Kelsey, do you have a banana with you?
Listen. I want 5 million fans to send $1. That's $5 million, you morons. Please, everybody, send $1. I don't want you to spend more than $1. Starbucks costs more than $1.
Ron has a point kind of there too, you know. We have 18,000 fans right now just on the Facebook. So if everyone donated $10 tonight.
Yeah, I have 5,000 friends on Facebook.
Pretty much
they all donated. Only $1. What's $1? You can't even.
What's $10?
Can't get a stick of
With
gum.
$10, you can't do anything. Well, welcome back, Kelsey, by the way, you guys.
You can't
Kelsey
do
is
anything.
back.
What's a buck? You give $1 to the car hop when he gets your car.
So you guys, real quick, we're going to take a 2-minute break, and what we're going to do is we're going to play the Indiegogo Clown Motel 3 Indiegogo video for everybody to see kind of what's going on. Joe hosts it with this other lady who I don't know who the hell she is, and we're going to play that for you right now. So please enjoy the Clown Motel 3 Indiegogo trailer. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Clown Motel 3 Ways to Hell, the chilling new feature film to the Clown Motel franchise.
Hey guys, I'm director and writer Joseph Kelly, and welcome to the Clown Motel.
Here we live in peace and harmony. Clowns don't spill blood, Lily.
From the creators of the Clown Motel franchise comes the thrilling next chapter in the trilogy. In a forsaken realm, a secluded society of clowns undertakes a chilling ritual, seeking a pure soul to reign as their queen. Now, they crave 5 human sacrifices. Completing a dark pentagram of victims left to perish. Amidst the few survivors, a determined military squad embarks on a treacherous quest, driven by love and the desperate search for escape from this haunting of lost souls.
Clown Motel has left its haunting mark in over a dozen countries, rising to the top 14 in the Turkish box office and hitting top 10 on Microsoft platforms in the UK. Immerse yourself in fear at the scariest motel in America, only a few feet away from a haunted graveyard.
Tonopah Cemetery, where lost souls come to live once more.
Here we are at the Tonopah Cemetery, where lost souls wait to be released.
Did I miss the show?
Every soul we take becomes a part of us. You become a part of us. You become a part of our world.
Clown Motel, 3 Ways to Hell. This will actually be my 6th feature film writing and directing.
My name is Vijay. I'm owner of the world famous
Clown Motel.
My name is Haim Anand, and I'm a general manager of the Clown Motel.
Clown Motel, we first started this in 2015 with the short. 2019, Clown Motel Spirits Arise. 2022, now we have Clown Motel To Death Do Us Part. But now we come to 2024, and we're ready for Clown Motel, Three Ways to Hell.
Prepare for a battle of pure darkness and evil. Humans versus clowns. Whose side will you choose?
From all of us at the Clown Motel, we thank you. We thank you for supporting us, for contributing, for even sharing, which helps out a lot. Thank you guys so much, because without you, it would just be that much harder to make this film. And trust me, we're gonna make this film one hell of a film. The best one yet. See you at the movies.
Our vacancies are dwindling. Prepare for an experience that will haunt your dreams. Clown Motel, Three Ways to Hell awaits. Come join us today.
Yay! At the movies. I love that last line, Joe.
Very
See
good.
you at the movies.
And ladies, can you see why all the broads go nuts for Joe? He's so cute and so like a little boy in a big man's body, and women like. But anyway, $1, everybody. Send $1, and Ron Russell will give you a pubic hair.
Oh my God!
Only
5,000, 5 million of them, you're going to be in trouble.
No.
Better stop losing
I'll
hair.
toss in a few if we need more.
Joe, you didn't even know, Joseph. You didn't see my haircut? I don't have any hair.
Oh, no.
My hair's all gone.
It looks good from that perspective.
Because I have to look like a general. I can't have my bouncing bouffant.
I have to say, though, Hammy, every time I see you, like, pushing the wheelchair, all the things that you do, like, I absolutely, like, love it. I'm going to have to go back now and watch Clown Motel, too, just because we've been watching all these trailers and everything, and, like, the chat room's, like, loving it. And
next year, if you want to have a great Halloween party, have a Motel all three party if we're out by next Halloween. And have your friends come over and make it a whole big thing where you watch all 3 movies. And that could be very either boring or very exciting. Depends on who you are.
Yeah, Jimmy, you were talking about the when Hammy is pushing Eric on the wheelchair. That was one of the hardest scenes, legitimately, actually hardest scenes to edit, because Eric's performance, he is really all in, and it felt like actually putting together like something from a crime scene. It was like very disturbing, to be very
And I
honest.
got one thing with that too, Dave. Remember with Eric, the guy in the wheelchair, he wanted sunscreen in his eyes to cry. So I'm like, you really want me to spray you with sunscreen? Yeah. So I sprayed him with sunscreen in his eyes. I'm like, okay, sure.
My God.
Straight in his eyes multiple times.
People know that, yeah.
An announcement. All of you teenage boys who are just coming into your own sexuality, please watch Clown Motel 2, the scene where I am working with Angie Stevenson. If you need a masturbation fantasy, watch Angie Stevenson. She's breathing. Now, I had difficulty doing that scene because I kept staring at her magnificent chest. She's the most gorgeous blonde in the world with the most beautiful body, and I'm gay. How do you like that?
Mischief, you have some
And I couldn't stop staring. Because, she was right. My head is here and her boobs are here. And she's breathing in and out. And Mark Hoadley, he had to leave the set. He couldn't breathe. And Joe packed his penis in ice. But anyway, kids, young guys, you want to really whack off to a hot scene, watch Angie Stevenson. She'll get you off in a second.
Listen,
I love Angie. Joe, why is it?
I just got a message from her.
Yeah.
No, I'm just
yeah, that's funny.
What? Angie's not in third.
So Angie's not. She was very interested in the third. I guess right now she only wants to do SAG production. And for us to do SAG, we would actually lose about $75,000 in value. So I'd rather put that money towards production.
I only do SAG movies.
That's
also.
not true.
All my movies are SAG.
No, they're not. Just for
all the movies I'm in are not SAG.
No.
Clown Motel 2, was it?
Clown Motel 2 wasn't SAG. Clowny's not SAG.
No, I'm talking henceforth.
Yeah, but you haven't joined SAG yet. You haven't done it. You're going to shoot this before that, so you don't have to worry.
I'm SAG eligible.
I know, but you're not. Don't worry about it. Anyway, he doesn't understand it all.
What is that you said that Angie's going to lose $150?
No, he will lose.
I'll give her 150. Sure.
Who's going to lose $150?
The production will lose $75,000. No, that's the production. Money.
Yeah, so she's SAG. She only wants to do SAG productions right now. So if we went all SAG with everyone, which would be great, it would cost us about $75,000 in production fees, which we would rather put towards the production at this point. Now, if we're $500,000, sure, that's no problem, but at $200,000, $250,000, non-union's the best, just to make the best film.
Absolutely.
Okay, got it.
It's absolutely terrific.
You don't say it. You confuse me. You always, that's why, listen, when I met him 12 years ago, he hypnotized me. He hypnotized me into even talking to him, let alone marrying him.
That was in the mall.
Right?
Yes, it was in the mall.
Talk about mistakes we make in life.
Yes. About mistakes we make in life. So, Kelsey,
if you wouldn't have made that mistake, you wouldn't be on with us right now, Ron.
What did he say?
If you didn't make the mistake, then you wouldn't be talking to them right now.
Oh, yes, I used to have a television show, not a podcast, a real television show that went on television. It was called Ron Russell Set the Record Straight. I interviewed the greatest legend movie stars in the world. Okay? You guys, I would have had on my show.
I know. I don't have a VCR anymore.
Well, you wouldn't have. You would have watched it live.
So wait, let's go back to Kelsey. Because she came back and we haven't gotten to talk to her a whole lot. So Kelsey, what are you looking forward to most in this one? And where do you live? Because you don't live in LA, right?
No, I live in Nebraska.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Nobody lives in Nebraska.
The only thing in Nebraska is clear ears.
No, it's too cold. You have
another corn.
We get all 4 seasons, so it does snow.
Is it cold there?
Working in the desert, and Joe has us working in August, so I
It's
might
always
die.
cold in Nebraska.
Okay.
Is it cold in Nebraska right now?
Always.
No, I think. Hold on. I think it's 70.
Oh,
right
that's
now.
not cold. Okay, that's kind of like us. We're like 80. Oh, actually, we were 95 yesterday, though.
Oh gosh. Nothing.
What about so? Mark, are you on a trip or are you at home?
No, I'm leaving for Thailand on Saturday for 2 weeks.
Uh-oh.
What are you going to do in Thailand?
What's that?
What are you doing? Is it vacation?
Yeah, I just about 10 days ago, I just decided I want to get out of here for a while. So
He saw a calendar in the barbershop of women in Thailand. And that's when he said, I'm going to Thailand, if that's what they look like.
There's some beauties there.
Absolutely.
I'm sure you'll find every one of them and break their hearts.
Yeah, let's see.
Actually, so
Just make sure you check the bottom first.
Yeah, right. There's a lot of lady boys I hear.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's
you can't hardly
a lot of those women have a surprise.
Yeah,
Well, just think about the diversity. We're into diversity, aren't we?
Yeah.
Isn't everything now diversity? So there you go.
maybe for some.
You can change plumbing in the middle of fun.
I don't think so. I'm pretty set in my ways.
Well, I'm bisexual, so you can't talk to me about it because like Angie Stevenson. If I were 20 years old, oh my God, if I were 20, she would have the police I would be stalking her.
Do you know Angie was actually in the Clown Motel, the short film, 2016 with Casey Hendershot, Michael Myers. We did a short film pilot before the first one, and she did a cameo in my pool.
Actually,
you know what? She's a very dear friend of mine. I want you to know that. We love each other.
Oh, me too, yeah.
Oh, no,
she was also one of the girls that tortured me in Xenophobia.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Karen Kelly,
When
right?
you first met her is when you were getting tortured.
You know what? There are 2 women in our Scream circuit that are the best. Sarah French is unbeatable, and Angie Stevenson. If I was a straight guy and I was like 35 years old and very, very rich, of course,
I'm 35.
I would keep both of them. I would keep both of them and have a 3-way.
Sounds pretty fun.
Sounds good. I'll be right back.
Would that be the three-way of the century? Sarah French
know,
and
we're gonna
Angie
get kicked
Stevens.
off the
No,
air.
we're not. No, you know how many guys fantasize about that shit? No, I love Angie, and she has the most handsome, gorgeous boyfriend now, and I think there might be something going on there. They're very serious, and he's a sweet fella. Treats her really well. But Angie's just
so go back because we only
buddy.
have a little bit of time. We
She's
only
a
have
good
20
buddy.
minutes left
Of the 2-hour show?
Yeah,
No way. No way we did 2 hours.
So 20 minutes you have left. So Joe Kelly, tell us a little bit how it works on Indiegogo and how it works, because it says on the Indiegogo campaign page that you're going to unleash other people that will be in it once you hit your.
Maybe I'll give you a little secret on that. I just want to thank Sabine, just donated, so that's cool.
Claudia. Yes, she's in the chat room.
Sabine, is that her?
Yeah, it's B. Claudia. She goes by B. Claudia. Sabine's the real name. So say hi to Claudia.
Cool.
And
yeah, no, just go to Indiegogo, Clown Motel 3 Ways to Hell, of course. And yeah, we'll be doing perks all, we're running for about 45 days or so. Cool. Then I want to talk about these guys attached. Mark and Dave, they're both executive producers. Both great guys, both have cameos in their film. Not cameos, but actual roles. So Golden Ager's going for one of the best kills. Mark is actually stranded, as he said, in the caves and stuff. So a quick insight, he's actually going to have to saw off his leg, in Saw. So we're going to see how that goes. Yeah.
Did he know that, or did you just find that out right now, Mark?
I'm learning it right now.
So then we should talk about Johnny.
Joe,
Yeah.
Joe, you forgot me.
Oh, you're not. You're last.
Ron Russell holds the film together.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So you're going there. Okay. Well, we'll go to Ron.
My Academy Award performance will outshine Mark's performance when he was tied up in the chair.
No, he's
you gotta lose 3 legs, Ron.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, you're gonna have one leg.
So, Ron, you start off in a base camp.
Just wait. Out of the 3 legs, which leg gets chopped off?
All 3, he said.
The second, you're safe.
Did you see Mark Waltz's film?
No.
Marcel's film, where the guy wang gets chopped off. Oh my God, it was shocking.
No, I'll have to check that one out.
See that film yet?
It's not out. We went to a private.
Did you go to the private screening?
No, Paul Gunn. Thank you, Paul Gunn. And Joanne invited me. Unfortunately, I think I was out of town. It might have been in Vegas.
That's my buddy. That's my tomato. Joanne.
Actually,
they usually do pretty good films.
They were in the first Clown Motel, weren't they? Oh no, the second Clown Motel. Paul Gunn
was, yeah.
Paul Gunn was in the second one in the opening scene with Sean C. Phillips, who was actually a producer on this as well, along with Nicole Vegas. And
Paul is one of the most creative actors I know.
Oh,
he
yeah.
changes his whole personality, his look, his demeanor. He honestly becomes all these various people. And he's Asian, and you would think an Asian can only play an Asian because they're Asian. But Paul can look anything. He's amazing what he does with his face. And of course, my tomato, Joanna, I love and adore her.
So keep going, Joe.
She's my favorite friend.
Okay, so we'll go with Ron. Yeah, so pretty much, you're at a conference room, all that. What's her name? I'm so bad with names. So we're talking to Eric Roberts and some other people for the president. No one ever heard that before. So
there
you go. You go in, you find the Clown Motel, and you pretty much, search all the rooms. It's like a 3-4 day shoot for you, Ron. And then
yes,
what happens.
You have to address me. You have to say,
yes.
Oh, star of the movie we're talking about.
General Milan.
All right, General Milan, yes. Go to Kelsey.
Okay, Kelsey. Well, you got a scene with Hammy.
Oh, there we go.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, how filthy can that go?
Yeah, Kelsey.
Oh, is that going to be X-rated?
Which one? So Kelsey, if you remember in the second film, she actually got sacrificed as one of the clowns. Now, Friday the 13th, Ari Lehman is bringing up the ones from hell, the demons, and Kelly is one of the ones that were lost in hell. So she's coming up with a handful of people from hell and pretty much taking over and trying to find that one human sacrifice.
I cannot.
Oh, that's awesome, Kelsey.
In honesty, without joke, I cannot wait to see this movie. I know I'm going to really be proud of it and love it. It sounds like you're doing a really good job. And now, if you get rid of Mark Hoadley, the film will be really a success.
Come on.
No. Mark actually has a really good part. And
he thinks he's an actor.
Yeah.
I mean, he can't.
Xenophobia, I saw that.
And you know what I heard about him? He doesn't remember his lines. He needs a cue card.
Yeah.
Jimmy has to stand there with a cue card so you have your lines.
Are you talking
about Clowney?
You talking about Eric Roberts, or who are you talking about?
I love you, Mark Hoadley.
Actually, guys, Lisa Bagby joined us in the chat room. Let's say hi to Lisa Bagby, everybody, because she's part of the team.
Hey, Lisa.
Lisa, hey, what's up? She actually, she's actually coming on to be one of the clowns to actually win the military, which is funny. The military, you guys are driving to Clown Motel. One of the drivers sees a clown ghost, which is her. You know, a couple of words are switched, and pretty much you guys crash. She's not there. One of your people die. We won't say who.
Do I die in the crash?
Not yet. No.
Oh, not yet. You know,
Not yet.
Soon, Ron. Soon.
I haven't given you death yet, so you're still free.
How do we kill these ghosts?
How do you what?
How do we kill the ghost clowns? They're ghosts.
This is more like a ghost, like a vision, like, hey, like a warning, you know? But it's not like actual at the Clown Motel. It's before then.
So in other words, we're not shooting clowns anymore.
No, we are. Once you get to the Clown Motel, and then once you go to the Clown Motel, me and Dave were talking about this too with the guns and stuff and how they react. Because in Clown Motel 2, if you remember, with Jinx, she, inactivates our guns. So, but I think we're going to keep guns active right now. And actually, that's actually where I'm about right now. It's about 50 pages.
Who plays Jinx?
She's Vicky, the Hispanic.
Okay, got it. I remember.
And Mark actually had a fight scene with her.
Now, what's her name?
Really crazy, just in the scene.
My buddy's in it again. What is she? What's her name? Oh, Jesus. I tell you, being 80, I'll be 84 next month. Imagine.
Oh, my gosh.
The one that plays the witch.
Eileen Dietz.
Eileen Dietz.
Yeah, she's in it.
Is she still the witch?
So she's more like flashbacks, and we're talking to our brook and stuff, so we'll secure that. But then there's like signs where it's the brook. It's like souls taking over and stuff. So we're still working out that.
We always said we wanted to work together one day.
But she'll be on set. She won't be on set when you're filming though.
So we won't be working together.
Nope, not in those days.
So tell us what Hammy's doing. Oh well, what you can tell us.
Isn't he doing?
Well,
giraffes.
So no, nothing sexual yet.
When they say dirty pig, they know what they're talking about.
No, but I'm trying to make Hammy, like Dave said before, more serious in this one, like the first one versus the second one, where he's hiding behind a pole, So we're trying to work that out. Still working his character out.
Joe, you died in the first one.
No, in the second.
Second one, you died.
Who died?
Now you're being resurrected by magic? By who?
I never died.
Yes, you did.
No, last time you saw me, you had a bunch of clowns against me, holding me. I see my girlfriend get sacrificed. And at the end credits scene, I'm hanging upside down on a pole, and there's a bunch of clowns going around me.
I thought they shot you or killed you or stabbed you or something.
No, they just
not that I know
laid him. They flipped him upside down.
So they faded out from that.
Yes. Yep, pretty much. Last you see me, I'm just hanging upside down, and but like 20 clowns are around me. I think Johnny was at that scene. I'm not sure if Mischief was. I know Golden Age was.
Yeah. I poked you in the ribs and flicked your nipples.
Oh, that's why I woke up with a headache.
So you guys also then for
no dirty talk. We don't like dirty talk.
For the Indiegogo campaign, just so people know, because this stuff's not on the actual campaign, but it is on the Clown Motel Facebook page. Minnie Robinson is coming back. She's got a huge following. Bill Connor, who I believe wasn't he a Texas Chainsaw Massacre guy?
Bill Connor, I'm not sure, but bring that up in a second because I got some news with that.
Okay.
Yeah, but he was in a lot of Mahal films and some other films, and great guy. I never worked with him yet, but he's going to be one of our military medical specialists on the film, Bill Connor.
Okay.
Hey, Joe,
hang on, let him finish.
Joe, we'll be in Florida in about 4 weeks 5 weeks.
Okay, I'm going to book my flight now out of here.
I'm meeting with Renee Taylor, who plays my wife in the movie we're doing called what is it called?
The Cursed Gift of Magic.
The Cursed Gift of Magic. Renee Taylor from The Nanny, who plays Fran Drescher's mom. She's my wife. So we're going over the script. So we'll be in Florida for about a week.
Are you guys flying into Orlando?
No.
No, we're going to Boca.
Boca. Oh, you're flying into like Fort Lauderdale or actual Boca?
Palm Beach.
Fort Lauderdale.
Okay, Palm Beach, yeah. My dad lives right there in Wellington.
So
no, that's cool.
So are you close there?
No,
Can we-
I'm about 3 hours, but if you guys are coming in for a week, I could come down, drive 3 hours for lunch or something. Yeah.
Good. Would you like to meet Renee Taylor?
Sure.
Do you even know who she is?
No.
Did you ever watch The Nanny with Fran Drescher?
Have I, Dave?
I would say no.
Anyway,
That's an old show.
Hang
Renee
on, 'cause we
Taylor,
only got 9 minutes. Let's
she
go
was
back.
married to Joe Bologna, and she's a very, very old-time actress. A comedian, very funny lady.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
I don't think he was. I'm looking on his IMDb, but I could have sworn I saw a thing where he was a Texas Chainsaw Massacre guy. But you have G. Larry Butler, somebody we know who's coming back. Dietrich, obviously, Sean Phillips, who was on the show the last time we did the Clown Motel 2 show. And actually, you just did. Wasn't that his movie, Skate to Hell, that you just did?
Skate to Hell, yep. And we're bringing some people from his set too, which it was a good set.
Good.
But you were talking about like a Brett Wagner, so he actually played Texas Chainsaw Massacre in 2003. So you guys are the first to hear this too. We're in good talks right now, and we believe he's going to be on Clown Motel 3.
That's a big one.
Now,
That's a
Eric,
good one.
you said Eric Roberts is in the film?
We're in talks. Yep.
He would play the president of the United States.
Eric.
Yep.
I think he might. He's a Republican, so he should. I like Eric. He's a nice guy.
I love it, guys.
Thought of before.
He's a very sweet fellow.
So you guys, make sure you go to Indiegogo.com, Clown Motel 3. I have a question that's not a Clown Motel question real quick for everybody, and Dave already answered it. But what was the first horror movie that made you guys like horror so much? Johnny Perotti, you go first. Then Mark, then Joe Kelly, and then Kelsey.
Probably the Halloween movies. That was one of the first ones I think I saw when I was younger. And I just always kind of liked the Michael Myers where he walks super slow, but yet he always pops up where he needs to be to kill somebody. So I kind of enjoyed that.
And Tony Moran is actually from the first one, so that's cool. So that would have been one of your first ones, and now he's in this
And I
film.
want to ask a question.
Hang on, everybody's got to answer.
Well, I want to squeeze one in for all the boys, not the girl, the boys. Who is your favorite sexy scream queen?
Danielle Harris.
There you go.
Which is that?
Danielle Harris.
Go ahead, Piggy.
That's a pretty good one, actually. I kind of like Danielle Harris too. But I liked her before. She's a little rough now.
And Mark, don't say everyone.
No, I won't say everyone, but geez, it's hard to say right now. So I'll say Angie. How's that?
Okay, Angie. There you go.
Oh yeah, Angie.
Okay, so go ahead, Joe Kelly.
And I'll double it down, and I'll say Mischief.
There you go.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you get the same question then as far as your favorite hunky guys from a horror movie. Or your favorite killer. Your favorite killer. Who's your favorite?
Am I obligated to say Joe? Because I feel like I might.
No, you don't have to. Who's your favorite killer?
My favorite killer, I like Chucky. I think Chucky.
Oh, there you go.
Yes, listen, Kelsey.
Yes.
If Joe Kelly hits on you, tell me. I'll straighten him out.
Okay.
Because you see your face, how it looks now? After he breaks up and breaks your heart, your face is going to be permanently like that.
She has a boyfriend.
You got a boyfriend.
I do. Yeah.
Joe doesn't care if you have a boyfriend.
So wait, go back to the other.
He just muzzles his
back
hand. You know what it is? Mark, here's how they work. Mark will tell your boyfriend that you don't love your boyfriend anymore, and he'll make your boyfriend break up with you so Joe can move in. They work.
Okay.
You want a bigger role?
I got one.
Go, Dave.
Freaking track.
Go, Dave.
Since we don't have a lot of time left, this question is for Johnny, Mark, Joe, Kelsey, and actually both you two. What is your favorite moment of Clown Motel? Of any whether you've been in it or not, of the 2 movies that have come out?
When I went home.
My favorite moment, my favorite scene, and I just did an interview the other night, a radio interview, and I talked about Clown Motel 2, and I talked about this scene. So when I stunt coordinated where Ray got it right so many times and went back at the time he was supposed to, but that last take, Ray went forward and got a boot right in the side of the head.
Hang on, everybody. Bill Connor just joined the chat room, so everybody say hi to Bill. He's in the comments.
Okay, so Mark, so real quick to that, like editing, it was like 3 months later. I had not seen it yet. And I was watching the footage and I didn't know it was coming up. And when I saw that, it was like the worst kick to I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, he just went forward, and it's like he got it right in it, but he got kicked in the side of the head, but his nose exploded with blood at the same time.
It was a prop nose,
It was a prop nose.
Johnny,
he's a bleeder. He's a bleeder.
Go ahead, Johnny.
So honestly, it's kind of weird. It's probably one none of you guys would think of.
Fucking
but obviously because no. So obviously because Bob's not with us anymore, right?
Yes.
So my favorite scene is probably from the first one where we're supposed to be right before we rip the arms off, and I was supposed to have that whole dialogue that Bob says because somebody didn't write it in the script they gave me. I don't know who it was, but Bob, I was like, listen, I don't know the lines at all. And so Bob ended up reading it for me. So I think that was a pretty cool moment. I was kind of nervous because it's my first movie. But real quick, I wanted to show this too. I don't know if I've showed everybody that.
Awesome.
So that's a little memorial to Bob right there and to the Clown Motel for my first movie.
Nice.
That's awesome.
My favorite moment, of course, was with Angie. There's no question about it. Steven.
You go from Bob to Boo.
Johnny just showed his. So.
I'm a gay man. I'm not supposed to have these feelings. It's weird.
I like when Johnny Perotti's in the first movie, his wheelchair kills the guy in the wheelchair when he pushes the wheelchair out.
That's a funny scene.
I like that. And I like the hammy scene too, just because it's so freaking crazy. All right. Now, what about you, Joe Kelly? Because you have to answer Dave's question.
Honestly, it would take me a few days to figure that out because between Clown Motel from 2016 to all the way now, almost a decade later, it's been like 5,000 hours just on this movie. So I can't say, I had good moments everywhere. Terrible moments, heartful, but great moments. And, we just make it happen. And with Bob Oliver, going back to that, he's one of our great ones.
Yes.
And somehow we're going to incorporate that into Clown Motel 3, where we get a little cameo from him. If it's even never footage we never seen before too. So something
like an
I just can't say right now.
All right, Kelsey, your turn.
Wait, a minute left. Joe, in the back of your mind, and tell the truth. Do you think there's a 4 coming up down the road?
There is not a 4. I'll tell you this too, because I've told you like a couple secrets before, but there might be a 3 part 2.
Okay.
A 3 part 2.
All right, Kelsey, favorite part, because we only got 2 minutes left.
I have 2. Hammy hiding behind the pole. I laughed till I cried for like so long. And it had been a really long shooting day for me. So it was just wonderful. And my other one is when Eileen says there is an entity and her hair blows. That was all natural wind. It was crazy. I was like, I need to leave. I think we're actually haunted. Yeah. It was great.
I love it.
Fantastic.
So you guys, one more time, you go to Indiegogo.com, plug in Clown Motel 3, Ways to Hell, and it'll pop up. There's all kinds of different perks for all different kinds of prices. If you want to eat bananas and hot dogs with Johnny and Kelsey, it's $5.
Hot dogs now.
And we need to break all the different perks because they're going to announce bigger people, more people coming involved with the project as they hit their goals. So help hit the goals, and we'll see you guys at the movies because we're almost out of time. You got just a second. You want to say
yes, if you really want to see this film and it's going to be a fun film. So you'll bring some happiness in your life. Like I said, for Ron Russell, for me, send $1. I want all 5 million of you out there to send $1. That's $5 million. Then he could give me private dressing room, top of the building, air conditioned set, jet private plane.
And go to Dave Bailey or contact them if you want one of the original 5 clowns that's left as a perk. We want to thank David Bailey, Johnny Perotti, Mark Hoadley, Joe Kelly, Kelsey Livengood, all the people in the chat room for tuning in. Please support Clown Motel 3 Ways to Hell. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we'll be shooting.
And I'm so happy to say, I love you guys.
Yeah. Love you too, Ron.
Nice guys.
Hope to see you soon.
Nice people.
We will all see everybody.
Oh, you know what a red carpet that's going to be, and what an after party. All of Hollywood's in the movie.
Yes, there you go.
$5,000 after party.
Everybody, we got to go. We'll see you next week. Thanks, Clown Motel.
See you, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yay.
Mark, safe trip.
Oh, yeah, safe trip, Mark. Have fun.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, yeah.
I'm on it.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. What a nice show. They're good. They're good people.
Nice people.
I really enjoy working with them, and I will enjoy working with them.
It's going to be good. I think you are getting killed in it, though.
Yeah, I think so. He indicated.
No, I think he told us in one of those Facebook messages that you're getting killed, I think.
Yeah, as long as they don't get blood in my hair.
He knows that.
Because my hair turns pink.
But you could actually, if they do another one and you wanted to do it, they're resurrecting everybody, you could come back as somebody bad.
Oh, bad general?
I don't hear any music.
Depends on the script.
This one's going to be good.
By then
so you're going to probably be in a scene with it's not public knowledge so much, but if Eric Roberts is the president, you would be talking to him because you're the general that would talk to him. So you'd be in a scene with Eric Roberts. That would be good.
We may shoot it separately.
Oh, that's true. Oh, yes. Let's go. Anyway, everybody, we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
In the mix, we in the mix. It's another episode. Here we go, the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, interviewing the hottest, newest, and truest of today's celebrities. Make sure to subscribe so you can get notified weekly. Jimmy Star, he's the king of cool. Ron Russell, he's a gorgeous dude. Chat room is live, and you would be a fool not to vibe with us at the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. Come watch it live on W4CY Radio. Miss some past episodes? Download on iTunes. The Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. It's the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell.